Alright, and we're back. I had to force restart my PC. Um, it overheated. Rough play. Give it some more space back there so it can breathe. Damn thing. Game can be. I don't get stuck in the fence by Bennett. Continuing.
Adventure time.
Quest. Also need to collect some bunch of stuff too. Froggy.
Off we go. Adventure time.
I think I have enough for 5.
Off we go. Adventure time.
Yeah, anyways. Continue. All good. My PC, that was a great idea to, you know, on a little fits.
Let's light it up.
Big. Up.
Yeah. Off we go.
On the fritz, staying.
I hear everything. Can't see. Ha! Gather.
Final warning.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
Let's light it up.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Providing cover fire. I'm going in.
Can't see. Keep up. Ha! Boom. Ha! Boom. Ha!
It's a little bit messy. Shove.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for complete.
At least 2 challenges. Okay. Safe. I am on.
I can do it.
So, yeah, I'm just playing some Genshin. I had to restart my stream, my keyboard got glitchy.
As we await.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just my computer needs to breathe more because it overheated a little bit. I don't know why it gets shoving towards the corner. It's hard for it to breathe. It's all fine now.
Fire hazard.
Don't want to get that. That's about it. Come on. The troops. Dead now.
No rest for the wicked.
6, 7, 8.
Gonna be epic.
Start slicing. That fire. There we go. Goodbye.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back! Ah! I can do it. By royal decree!
Go.
Module 75.
That. And that. Die.
Mein Fräulein.
My research has failed.
Okay. Break that shield.
The fuse is lit!
And die.
Burned too brightly.
Wagner. Change our deck to that one. Conduct.
I want to help.
That. Yes. Play it. That one. Let's start.
See no more!
Does seem scary, but get used to it. Do all the missions.
Stand clear.
See no more!
In the name of the Prinzessin.
On a defensive.
You know a thing or two. You know a thing or two. Finally, No.
One shall descend once again.
Guess Wagner got me this time.
Absorption test.
Fall before me!
This will be interesting.
Freeze! Fall before me! Cool it! You win this cheap trick battle.
Yes. Still the same. Oh well.
Dodge this!
They dodged that. Okay. And he kills me.
This will end you!
Does he?
Freeze! Cut down.
Ain't risking it. Bounty. Nice.
Keep up.
Character. Man, one of these characters. I know Kaya's one of them. Oh yeah, I got a special weapon. I got the Jit Clever Queller for first gen hand and hula. How you say? Yep. Got her cannon weapon. Beginning of the stream, legitly. I was like, oh, I'll try to get this. I got it. It's now mine. Look, Huffman, I'm your brother. I don't have Farozan or Keychain, which I'm very mad about.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Hoffman doesn't mention his little brother Mika anymore. Well, as you see, I don't have Farozan Keychain, but the majority-wise, I have the cannon. Most of them I have their cannon weapons. Like, I don't have Tenari's hunter bow. I gave him the swordfish bow.
Huh?
Backing. Stand in line. Celia. Chicken mushroom scoops.
Did you hear what happened? It's the act.
I love how this guy is like sitting there, but he's asleep. I wonder how they recorded that ASMR. And then they go to all the way to Star Snack Cliff with his girlfriend. Yeah. Sadly, that guy doesn't have that Sumerian. Oh yeah, I completed some quests earlier for like Anna and Anthony, so the NPC Anna is now a they were right here. Morning, but it turned nighttime. Anna's now an adventurer, that sick lady that kept coughing right by the fountain. Anthony is he's not like robbing off the fountain anymore. Say?
I'll be the ice above.
This is for Turi territory. Oh yeah?
You had your chance.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Chicken skewers. Great one. Just make 12. Oh, Alfred, that guy, the one that's singing. Yeah, I'm all mostly caught up with all my quests. See. But yeah, I have not do my hangout with Farazan yet. Yeah, did all my quests. It's the traveler one. The Caliber. Yeah, you're missing Priogen and missing their favorite foods too. I wish I had a hangout with Keeching, you know? I can at least have hers. Yeah, apparently I saw this on Amazon. There's already a cosplay costume of Mika already. Surprise. The moment he came out, a day later his cosplay costume came out. There's Alfred. Sing his lullaby to his deceased daughter. I like how this options right here. So like a dick move. I like together through Cecilia's. Yes. How am I supposed to hand it to you if you're looking your back towards me? There we go.
The sun is setting in the sky. Time for him to say goodbye.
Yeah, I remember one of these graves is actually you know Sonora, one of the fallen Fatuis. One of these graves is her boyfriend from the lore. One of these tombstones is her boyfriend that died 100 years ago. Don't know which one though. It doesn't list which one's the grave, but he's buried there. Wondering why they attacked the church, but they didn't leave any damage towards the church when you first encountered Sonora. Like hell, even was it her artifacts, the Crimson Witch of Flames? That's all Sonora's stuff that you're using. And like, there's even was it Bosacious' stuff too? His artifacts. Yeah. Yeah, it talks so much, but sometimes it's like the tiny hints. Oh, thanks for the follow, Roseguard. Oh, we were talking earlier about the Sonora, her lore. Apparently, she had her boyfriend's graves in Mondstadt, you know, in the little church graveyard behind there. But yeah, the lore is Sonora went to Sumeru. I'm good actually. But yeah, the lore with Sonora is she was a scholar like Lisa, Alhaitham, Sino, and Tanari. Yeah, I'm Genshining. And then there's that there's that guy over there. That's a jerk.
Sir. Boom. One with the forest. Sir.
Alright. Have my bow at you. You tell me to shoot again. Oh god. Watch me eat these in one go. Don't. Say that, but not with not with that food. You said the same thing with steaks. 3 big steaks. So let's see. Dramatic. And I'm doing. Got to check the treasure area for.
Ah, it's so hot. Even a mist flower would melt in this heat. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't. But you'll get what I mean. Oh.
Funny enough, Tanari is Tanari is a desert fox. Ironically.
Need to end a few enemies? All right, let's head off.
No more work.
Can't see? Ha! I'll uproot you!
The wind knows me. Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. Couldn't let your guard down.
One with the forest.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Use this first. What a noise. The loneliness of death.
I only have a C1 Tanari. You talking about? A C2. Yeah, at least level up his talents, you know.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. Keep up.
Okay, guys, I have a question. Deal with Kaya having a constellation C6. You know? I only have him at C5. I know the C6 he gets an extra icicle, but yeah. I don't have C6. I can't C6 though because it's hard to get the saving primogens for it. Yeah, I have C6 Chi-Chi. Like if I go through all my characters, 6 Bennett, it's not actually not bad. Child. C6 Chunyun, he was my first one. It's Zhongli. Here's Chi-Chi. Kept coming home. Chi-Chi kept coming home. I said go away. She kept coming home more. And then C5 Mona. Oh. At least have the outfit for D-Luke though, right?
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Wind Strider.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let's light it up! Yeah! Off we go!
Oh.
Huh?
One with the forest.
One with nature.
Iron Oasis. From find this. They gave me treasure. I know it's somewhere underground, but I remember where in the desert. Oh, it's not here, definitely. Puzzle area. Go back up. Yes, I've seen the new Mario movie. Not that bad. At least you don't hear like Toad's voice, you know, from like the games. It's not that screechy.
Off we go!
Let's say I do like the part with Donkey Kong, like, yeah, that's funny. Now you die. Challenge. Do that later. What's that thing? There we turned off. Right. Hello.
Following order. Time to go.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
uproot you.
Let's light it up!
The wind knows me.
Regret.
There we go. I did also saw the blue beetle that trailer. Ain't that bad. Around here. Treasure. Around somewhere. Let's see. There. Good door.
Off we go!
Yeah, got it.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Oh, down here. There.
Let's light it up!
Can't see.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
It's a miracle! Off we go!
That's I think there is a way to Bye.
Adventure time!
I got there's another one. Alright, just scorpions.
One with nature.
It's true.
I could get used to this. No time to lose.
Should be on one branches.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Nope. Dead.
No time to lose.
I need to find the spot. On his base. Apparently this base. There it is.
All right, now we're talking.
That echo. Alright, I counted. Check the Aranaras.
No time to lose.
Another one. Well, it gives you a hint on that picture. It's like this one's also in like that desert area too, but this one has like a little like oasis that's covered by caverns. This one, it gives you a background. It's a curved tree. These last ones came from the desert. This one is saying it's oasis. I think it's right here. The tree, Punjabi. It's where one of the side missions you face like a mutant bird. Oh, the crocodile.
Enshroud! Hoo! Ha! Sa!
Dead. Alright, should be it. Let's see. Oh, let's roll down. Rock.
Here comes trouble.
Hi.
Everybody stand back!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
I hear everything! Can't see? Ha!
Take cover.
Riptide!
Let me amuse myself.
One with nature!
Let's light it up.
One with the forest. Ha!
The merrier.
I love you.
You really know how to get me going.
Shouldn't let your guard down. The wind knows me.
Let's light it up.
Can't see.
Let me amuse myself. I'm going in.
One with wind and cloud.
The merrier.
Into the wind.
Enshroud. Ha!
Yeah, I was a Zhongli main. I'm a Child main. Oh yeah.
I could get used to this.
One with nature.
Oh.
Let's nip that in the bud. I'll bury you.
You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Bring it on.
There we go. Gotta make it drown.
Everybody stand back.
I think we can forgo the lost and found report.
I don't know why that always cracks me up. Eh, you just go. Ignore that. Gotta be careful there. Warn the ladies. She's a Dendro user of the artifact. There's a dancing.
Care for a dance?
Can't see. Keep up.
Clouds.
Dance with me!
No.
I hear everything. Enshroud.
The show's only just begun.
Ha!
Didn't see that coming. Yeah. Think fast. Catch this.
One with the forest. Boom. Ha! Cha! One thing after another.
Not done
Shouldn't
yet.
let your guard down.
Let's light it up. You were here to watch. Adventure time.
see? Ha!
Wind strike.
Get out of here! Yeah.
Time to go.
Yes. Not up, but down. It's water.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
One with the forest. Ha! Ha!
Everybody stand back!
Who's next?
Oh my. I forgot about that. Mutant, scorpion. Let's avoid that. Or killed them already. Bye. Oh, another one.
You can run, but you can't hide. You're mine.
Enshroud! I'll uproot you!
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
One with nature. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Can't see.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I'm going in! Yeah.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, these monsters are cool, alright. There's
No
actually
time to lose.
one of the fishes you need to kill a bunch of these winged snakes.
One with nature.
Let's light it up!
Yeah, I'm near the area.
Enshroud!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
There we go. Should be around me. Big.
adventure time!
Oh yeah, that one? That's the genie lamp. That's from a mission in the... This is a mission of Sumeru where you had to go to the... Was it the tenant camps? Right here. That's the one from that side mission after you save that one friendly guy, friendly lady after her father like sacrificed herself. Spoiler alerts. Yeah, that's her mission afterwards. You get the genie. That's a genie. You know? Lamp. Where's that? Right here? Somewhere around here. The puddle. Come on. It should pop up somewhere. Oh, right here. Saw it. For a sec. There it is. Right here.
Now that's what I call treasure!
This one is a genie in the magic bottle. This is from a quest, a main quest that you can get. This is from Lantern Right. That's craftable. Vent. This one, I believe, was the event, but Cloud Retainer just gave it to us. Yeah, I got this one. That's from the event. Ju Taisho with Junyun and Child were in Izuma. Taisho, his brother he made. He knows I'm still. Yeah, they had a lot of Primo Gems in that event. A lot. That's how I got Child's artificial bow that he used in that event. Won the Polar Star. That's from the event. I really hope you didn't get about the wind bloom thing earlier, because where it is. Yeah, this from the wind bloom right here. This from the wind bloom event that happened earlier. Sino commissioned Albedo to make a card back for his TCG cards. Gave me this one as an extra during that event. You'll say it's probably going to be expensive if people miss that event. Also, you can challenge Sino too. And then Kali's Windbloom. We give this to you. It tells a story like how Kali now she's been freed by the disease, how she visits Mondstadt. She found someone like Sucrose to be like the same thing. They're both introverts. Stuff. Then this one's the bug event with Arataki Ito. This one's the side quest from that tenant village. And this is Goro. From Goro. I believe that's from the Hangout event with Goro. They gave you this. Alright. Let's hang out with Roshan. I would describe this game as like fighting your other twin, but also the main mission is as your twin gave it to you when you first met with Dan's Lift the first time, must go to all the 7 nations that your other twin previously went 100 years ago. See how the world is different. I believe you guys are gonna fight each other. You're gonna fight your twin. That's gonna be a fun fight to think about the voice actors. Because they acted like they acted like siblings on Among Us. We found our twin, but our twin gave us the journey, like, mission of go through all the nations. Like, go through Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine, Natlan, and Snezhnaya. And then, will you join the Abyss or not? That's what they do.
Let's go find some treasure.
Denari is at Paris Diaz waiting for his mysterious senior. Alright. Denari. Yeah, Ether's more on defense side on his style of attacking compared to Lumine. Lumine is more like attacking more damage. I say even the fighting styles, they covered each other. So Lumine's more attack, Ether's more defense.
Even though most of the Academia's restrictions have significantly relaxed, I'm still a bit worried that the Matra might give her trouble. I need to stay here to keep an eye on the situation. Kale, can you head to Sumeru City and find out why she isn't here yet?
Does it have to be me?
I'd only assign a job this important to someone I trust. Are you not feeling well?
Oh no, I'm fine. I've completely recovered. It's just that if I'm going to see her, I think I need to mentally prepare myself first.
I know. You'll have a tough time if you go by yourself. If we could arrange for someone to accompany you...
Good predicament, I see.
Oh, hey there!
Ah, it's been a while. What a coincidence. I was just thinking about asking you to accompany Kale to Sumeru City.
Wow. Give me, or you think I have time on my hands? Work.
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just that this matter concerns research banned by the Academia. Not the sort of thing you'd shout from the rooftops. Also, you happen to know about this situation? There are very few people I can trust to be discreet right now. After giving it much thought, I believe you're the most suitable person for the task. It's complicated, and this isn't the best place to talk about it. We'll fill you in on the details once she arrives. You might have heard about her in Sumeru before. Her name is Faruzan, and she's a very experienced senior researcher.
I pronounced her name completely correct. I said Faruzan, and it's legit her name.
Let's just say that a huge part of Kasharowar's mechanical research over the past 100 years have used her academic discourse and manuscripts as their foundation. She is, but she vanished for 100 years because of a certain incident. She only returned to the Academia after being found in the wilderness a few years ago. Because of that, her current personality can be a bit strange, as is her attitude towards Kale.
I'm getting a headache just thinking about it.
She doesn't have bad intentions, so you don't have to be scared.
I'll try.
Yes, Ksharawar and Spontamod researchers are often quite prejudiced, so I can't trust them with this matter. However, Faruzan isn't influenced by modern thinking. In our previous correspondence through letters, she indicated that she'd be willing to help. It's already past our arranged meeting time, but she still hasn't shown up. I don't think so. With her personality, it's more likely that she got wrapped up in some sort of trouble. Anyway, can you go with Kale to the academia and check on Faruzan for me?
Thank goodness. I was so anxious.
I'm counting on you too. Kale, don't push yourself too hard. Just go there and see what's going on. Our task is important, but not that urgent. If Faruzan really is in some trouble, come back and tell me about it. After all, if she's distracted by other things, it'll affect her ability to help us.
All right.
This is awkward. Tighnari, meet Tighnari. I love doing these. Like, you have the character, you just awkwardly stare at each other.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
But yeah, Sumeru was kind of awesome because, let me see, let me pull out Kale.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Kale, before you cure Sumeru of their plague, Kale could not fight at all. She had trouble fighting, like weird spins, because she has that disease that makes her paralyzed. But now she's more flexible.
Follow the Wujian. Into the wind. Riptide. No time to lose.
Alright. See Faruzan.
Sorry, what did you say? Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
Oh dear.
Farzan, I said that you need to give us an answer.
Ah, yes. And did you forget to add madam when you addressed me earlier?
Your hearing is perfectly fine. Madam Farzan, we don't
Indeed.
want to make things difficult for you. However, you haven't been teaching courses or supervising theses these past few years. Isn't this rather problematic as an advisor? Never mind the students, even other advisors are starting to complain.
And who, if I may ask, complained? If they have any issue with me, tell them to talk to me themselves rather than waste any of your time. You don't have to tell me anything. I very well know that it's those people from Haravatat. How I wish they'd put their time into doing proper research instead.
But Madam Farzan, it has been a long while since you last made any practical academic contribution yourself.
Academic contribution cannot simply be divided between the tangible and the intangible. The issue here, I believe, is that the reviewer doesn't understand the very nature of knowledge itself. In any case, makes no sense to use a metric like this to evaluate a mentor. Which sage set this rule anyway? I should write a letter of complaint right this instant.
Wait! Madam Farzan, please let me finish.
That's her, all right. But the person with her doesn't look like a Matra.
She looks so young.
Shh! She hates it when people call her young! Her body apparently stopped aging during the year she was gone, So that's why she looks the same as she did 100 years ago.
Ooh.
Okay, I think I'm ready for this.
Anyway, Akara Crafts and the leader of Ksharawar would like to invite you to collaborate on this project. They're wondering if you'd be interested. Madam Farazan?
Wow!
Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mink.
Kale, why are you here at the academia? Are you feeling better now? I'm much better, Madam Farazan. It's all thanks to the Traveler and the Dendro Archon.
Have you been sleeping well? You seem to be developing some eye bags. Is that brat Tainari forcing you to stay up late again?
She's like a very she's like a very angry granny. Notice fires on her pupils are triangles.
No, it's because I'm a slow learner. It's
Good
not
evening.
Master's fault.
It's good to be hardworking, but you need to take care of your health. I'll have to give Tainari a right talking to when I see him. I'll also prepare some health supplements for you.
There's really no need.
Ah, and is the person beside you the legendary traveler?
No.
Oh, I've heard much about you before. In fact, I've been meaning to meet you for a while now. It is thanks to you, after all, that the academia is finally getting back on its feet. Even Kali's illness is...
Ahem. Madam Farazan, I believe we were still discussing the collaboration with Akara Crafts.
I'd wager it's those Ksharawar dunderheads finding excuses so that I'd go to their darshan. Say no more. I have no plans to change my field of research.
Paimon, she's been floating. She's been the most useless thing ever. She doesn't fight. She's just a black hole of food that goes into, you know? Anytime there's food, she just sucks it like a black hole. There's a food stand, she destroy it and eat everything.
If you're this unwilling to participate in the collaborative project, you can also consider teaching a class.
There's actually a fan chibi version of Genshin I saw online that actually had Paimon turn to like this macho muscle and attack a food stand in Mondstadt and then got arrested by the knights. And then like while Jean was talking to the traveler, the guy traveler, Paimon's like fighting the knights in the background. Resisting arrest. Yeah, it was like that.
It might be difficult to teach a course with topics that only fall within Haravatat's subjects, but we can't delay this anymore. You need to give an answer. You can teach a course or participate in a collaborative project. If you don't do either, it'll be hard for me to persuade the advisors and students who have been complaining.
Could you not give me a few more days to consider? This matter has been delayed for so long already.
That's precisely the issue. If you don't give an answer today, I fear that someone will soon escalate their complaints to the sages.
What a waste of free time these folks are. Now you two are here at Tainari's behest, I take it. I'm sorry, but given the current situation, it looks like I'll have to come over some other day. Of course. I shall need some time to think as well.
I say at least.
What now? You seem so busy. Master said there's no rush, but I know that he's been busy working on something at Pardees DI, so he hasn't returned to Gandharville for several days now. I feel for Madame Farazan, but I still want to ask her to come with us. But if I get her in trouble with the academia, then she won't have the time to help Master.
That's
Yeah, that
problem
would be
first.
best for them both. I'll check with Master later and see if there's anything I can help him with. But I'm sure he'll say, the best thing you can do now is study hard, so I don't have to give you remedial lessons. Huh? Oh yes! This way she can get her problem sorted out quickly. So if I also stay and help... that still sounds kinda scary. Okay then. I'm counting on you.
Can't go in blind.
I have to teach students from Haravatat, or owe Ksharawar a favor.
I think I can sympathize with them.
We're back, Madame Farazan. The Traveler said that he can stay and help you.
Oh, why I couldn't ask for more. In fact, I'm rather curious about the type of person the Traveler is. You were the one who taught Azar a lesson after all. That said, will I be troubling you? Is that so? Good. It does so happen that I do have something I need help with. Now, should I apply to teach a course with Haravatat, or join the collaborative project that Kosharawar is proposing?
You might have heard of it before. Haravatat is an academic faction that researches languages and runes. 100 years ago, Madame Farazan was a researcher from that darshan.
Now, not was. Still am.
Yes, of course. But current Haravatat students can't really, understand her direction of research. So even if she opened a course, chances are that no one would attend.
At least Farazan's not speaking like, you know, like Macbeth, you know? Or like William Shakespeare language. Because that would throw me off so badly.
In summary, I mean to interpret the configurations and solutions of ruin mechanisms via the deciphering of on-site stone carvings and unearthed documents. It'll include research into general documents dealing with such ancient machines.
The research method is supported by Haravatat, yes, but the content deals heavily with both ruins and mechanisms. This will make it difficult for students of this darshan because they don't understand much about mechanisms. Also, there are fewer and fewer unexplored ruins left nowadays, and Kosharawar researchers have been developing their own theories on mechanisms.
They're far too complacent. Ancient mechanisms are more dangerous and complex than one might imagine. I'm telling you, things weren't like this 100 years ago. All researchers back then were interested in exploring knowledge from a variety of topics. They also gave more respect to unknown mechanisms. Nowadays, all people are interested in are mainstream subjects in popular research. Even if they attended my course, I wouldn't be interested in teaching them. Also, the people here think that my research is outdated and unrealistic, so they keep cutting my funding. Why, I think they could all stand to learn from Kale. She's a hard-working child and respects her elders.
Huh? Why me?
If only those who came to my lectures were more like you. Speaking of which, are you feeling better?
I just remembered that I have a lot of studying to do.
Are you telling me to start a reading course for Kale?
Huh?
Wait. Although Tainari has academic dealings with the academia, he isn't considered part of it. This means that Kale isn't technically a student.
No, he's right. The old academia became consumed by their arrogance precisely because they ignored the public. There must surely be many people like Kale and Sumeru who are passionate about learning, but cannot study due to various reasons. The old academia paid no heed to them. But if I start a reading... Oh, save yourself the extra trouble. I'll come with you. Traveler, Kale, do it.
Wait!
Alright. Sorry, I gotta speed it up because he is like a granny. Talking granny. Talk. Oh yeah, I don't have her.
I can't believe she rushed right in after we arrived. She's really headstrong. How did things turn out like this? No, not really. Madame Farazan is a brilliant scholar. Even Master thinks so. If she's really going to teach me how to read, it'll definitely be much better than me bashing my head against the wall. It's just that she can get a bit too passionate sometimes. I don't know how to handle that.
She sees you as granddaughter.
Maybe it's because she wants to take me in as a student? It's just like that researcher said. The academia has completely changed during the 100 years that Farazan was gone. I don't really get it. But it does seem like Haravatat's students aren't optimistic about the prospects of doing research with her. Students who are interested in mechanisms and applications of the elements generally enroll in Kosharawar and Spotamod. Madame Farazan also refuses to accept random students just to make up numbers. She still hasn't found a student she likes. But she seems to like my attitude toward learning, so she often asks me if I'm willing to become her student. It's because I'm a slow learner that I have no choice but to stay up late and study. It's not that. Madame Farazan respects. She sometimes brings food to Gandharvaville for me. And each time she says that Master can't find out.
Hi, Naughty. I like how this says, this sounds like something a grandmother might do for granddaughter. Yeah, it's a hangout session.
Now that you mention it, it does feel a bit like that. Do I really look that young?
Kale, Traveler, thank you for waiting. The issue has been resolved.
Granny has been fast.
I argued with the higher-ups and convinced them of the practicality and necessity of educating the general public. If I'm not mistaken, they're the students of my classmates' students. They're a lot less forceful than their predecessors, though. I'd say they caved rather quickly.
Yeah, that character, Naughty, it's the... These are Danganronpa characters, so that character you are, Naughty, is the ultimate high school level witch.
Amazing.
It's just that we need to fill in every single page of the application. Let's see now. What do we need to fill in?
You're the ultimate...
Course name, learning objectives, teaching methods, course materials. I suppose we can fill in the course name last.
Mink, your character is the high school level rock star. You know, like Rock Band. You know, J-Rock. Yeah.
That's a bit too general, I'd say. After all, this class's target as such, we'll need a more...
That's true.
And you have your job as a forest ranger, Kale. People who attend this course in the future are also likely to have life commitments. We need more effective teaching methods.
I would say, do you not notice Farazan has like 2 see-through hole diamond shapes on her dress? Right there.
Master always tells me that practice is the best way to learn. That's why I often ask him to help me find simple books to read.
It must have been difficult to get books in Sumeru in recent years, no? Expanding literacy is a capital notion. Now that the academia is easing restrictions on the circulation of books, there should be more people who have become interested in reading. So that's next on the list. I fear that I'm at a loss as to which books youngsters like nowadays. Would The Legend of Antara be too old of a story?
Oh, that's rude. I can say that first one.
Fair. Kale, what have you been reading lately?
Me? I've been reading light novels from Inazuma. I heard that ever since we were allowed to sell books in Sumeru again, some people set up stalls at Treasure Street to sell light novels. I've been meaning to go there and check it out.
Light novels? This is my first time hearing about such a thing, but I doubt I will procure suitable teaching materials from the House of Dana. Treasure Street it is.
Wait for us.
There she goes.
You wouldn't think someone as fast as her is over 100. Let's pick up the pace and catch up to her.
Yeah, so Farazan, she's a student of this, was a student 100 years ago of this school. Private school of learning. Disappeared and he came back, so, yeah. Don't let you be called young. It's funny.
What a long and mildly ungrammatical title. And why is the cover so colorful?
Here.
Is this your first time seeing a light novel, ma'am? Oh, they're the most popular of books nowadays. Would you like me to recommend something?
His name's supposed to be Farquad. Farug.
Fine. One shouldn't judge a book by its cover after all.
Of course. Why don't you try this one? It's Outlander Brigade, When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai.
Is that my book? Farouk?
I heard that this book's author describes action in vivid detail.
Now I've only skimmed through a few pages, but it feels like it's all fight scenes. There are only subjects and predicates, and the syntax is a tad simple. The protagonist just ends up fighting in every scene with no proper build-up. Will anyone even enjoy a story that's only comprised of fights?
How about... the good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sunsetius to become stronger.
These are from the side quest things that happen, like, on the website. I did that book.
A reincarnation isekai story? Those are pretty popular right now.
Isekai? What in the world is that? Also, why does it become stronger by eating Sunsetias?
Poor lady. He's a guy.
Tropes? Ah, those fictional rules used to push the plot forward, yes? They're definitely effective in achieving a distancing effect.
Sorry.
However, this book doesn't explain how reincarnation correlates to becoming stronger. Such an illogical rule will affect the coherence of the story. Will readers really accept this?
I'm always gonna go to the top choice.
How about this?
Oh, that's the latest volume of Onibudo!
Now that's a rather normal title length.
Yes, but I don't like it that much. Madam?
Let me see. The dialogue flows quite well. Third eye of perception, illusory mirror, and so on. Are these terms that are tied to tropes?
I also thought those names were strange when I was reading them.
It's impossible to derive the meaning of these phrases in isolation. Or did the protagonist purposely create these strange names to disorient their foes?
I think it's cool, or I think it's fancy. What do you think? Cool or fancy? I say fancy. How you guys think? Well, fancy option or cool option? Fancy? Alright.
So there's no deeper purpose. Hi. It's quite hard to understand stories written these days.
Ah, kawaii janai. Chantamata.
You're right. It's such a weird book. But you keep wanting to read the next page.
Even the most popular book in Sumeru back then had greater depth than anything written today. Yes, a Bahumano researcher wrote it while researching folk legends. The plot had many twists. The world building was fantastic, and even the writing could even the sages back then all described the story as a timeless classic. The series...
Is there a book like that in Sumeru? I've never heard of such a thing before.
It's called Tales of Shariar. Do you sell it here?
Tales of Shariar? I don't think I've heard of that before. When was it published?
Well, she is from 100 years ago.
About 100 years ago.
100 years ago? Are you pulling my leg? What sort of...
The legend of Antara is popular to this very day, isn't it? I just heard someone telling if an old story like that is still being shared, then Tales of Shariar must be even more popular.
Even if that is the case, I really don't carry that book.
What? I can't believe they've allowed the people of Sumeru to become so uncivilized.
Tales of Shariar. I mean, it is a book from 100 years ago. Why don't you try asking for it there?
Tales of Shariar is considered an antique now? How could the Academia have let such an excellent work of literature be forgotten like this? Traveler, Kale, I'm going to get to the bottom of...
Oh dear. She gets...
Madam, wait! Oh no. You asked me why I'm scared of Madam. It's because I'm afraid of that ancient language she researches, because I can barely understand any of it. What if she uses ancient texts as teaching material?
Well, ain't learning Latin. I kind of know some words in Latin.
Even so, what if researchers from 100 years ago like to use ancient languages in their books? We've got to catch up to her!
Oh yeah, Nada, you say you like how how people are dressed up in here? Look at the guard. Showing chest. You see the abs. Oh, Let me give you a character that I'm still leveling up right now for a bit.
Yes.
Look at that, he got muscles. Yeah, he's I believe it's is it a coup dare? You know, looks cool and stuff, but he's actually like very nervous. So fire's on it. In here.
Found it! The 5th volume of Tales of Shariar!
I know they messed up Ito's arm so badly, and they're refusing to fix it. Just buff chest and then skinny arms.
Wow, you actually found it.
I never thought this book would ever get sold.
Ooh. His name was Dara Fish.
Alright, that's our teaching material secured. We also now know what to call this course. Analysis of Classical Texts. After all, this book is definitely worthy of being called a classic.
Can I take a look? Luckily the language being used here isn't ancient at all. I can recognize a few words here and there. Huh? But why aren't there pictures in this book?
Child, old books never had pictures. Just doodles that researchers did when they're bored. They had like giant blank text on the outside of the page.
As long as the writing is good, readers won't need any illustrations to imagine the scenes. Worry not, I shall thoroughly explain the difficult sections. After all this time. Sir, do you have the subsequent volumes of this series?
I don't think so.
Is that so? And here I thought I could finally read the end. If I'm to use it as a teaching material...
I don't have those either.
Is this series really that popular?
No. It's not popular at all. Rather, there's absolutely no demand for it.
No demand? Impossible! Back then, I'd come across at least 3 groups of people talking about it during a single stroll at the Academia.
Seriously? No one told me that this book was anything special when I first got it.
Where did you get this from? Can you still contact the seller?
I'm afraid not. This book was sold together with a whole bunch of antique furniture. Otherwise, the Matra would have come knocking. Wait, is this book actually worth a lot? It can't be, right?
That's impossible. No matter how strict the Academia was.
I do remember a passerby skimming through the book a few days ago.
He sighed? Why would he react like that? Given the I'm sorry. Traveler? Kale?
Is it?
Why is there another misunderstanding between Ali and Aziz? Also, why is there no mention of the Desert Gem at all? And a new character is introduced with no foreshadowing at all? Is this really the Tales of Shariar I know?
Well, that passerby reacted in much the same way. It's Mada from the cafe over there. You know, the fellow who spends all day telling the legend of Antara. Since that's also a very old story, maybe he knows a thing or two about...
Then let's go ask around at the cafe.
Huh? Oh.
I was like, it better not be Al Haytham, just sighing, because he does read books. Or a muscle man. But yeah, you know, Nada, you can buy purple contacts, including like prescription ones online.
Another day, another empty room.
Excuse me? But are you Mada?
Yes. Are you here to listen to my story?
Well... sorry.
It's fine. I'm used
Do you know about Tales of Shariar?
Huh? Tales of Shariar? Why, my master always talked about how incredibly popular that book used to be. However, I tried reciting a few chapters of it at the cafe, and...
Your master?
Yes, the one who taught me how to be a storyteller. He said that Tales of Shariar was written by his master's master's master. He also said that this great-great-grandmaster was an academia researcher, and that even the sages liked the series.
So it was like 4 generation through 100 years.
He wrote 4 volumes back then, and the reviews just got better and better. You couldn't...
And then? What happened next?
Oh, it's hard to tell when it comes to trends. One day everyone likes stories like that, and the next day their tastes change completely. Instead of writing a proper ending, this great-great-grandmaster kept trying to extend the story. To tap into popular trends, he added a lot of tropes. Then, starting from the 5th volume, the reviews started to go downhill.
you could hear him cringing saying that line.
How could that be? Then what happened to Tales of Shariar in the end?
In the end, there's no ending. The great-great-grandmaster tried to write a few more volumes, following whatever trends were popular at the time, but the trends kept changing right as he published his books. He got so infuriated that he stopped writing altogether and focused on his research instead.
What? So there's no ending?
By that time, only a very small number of people were reading Tales of Shariar. Anyway, my master probably exaggerated. The only tangible thing my great-great-grandmaster left is the original draft of Legend of Antara. He also left behind many theses from his research phase. When my master is a much better storyteller than me, but even he won't recite Tales of Shariar due to its...
So, Antara's story is the one that lasted through the years.
Well, not even sages can definitively ascertain the quality of something like a story.
Only time?
Madame Farazan?
It's been 100 years. Perhaps some things I once believed to be great aren't so after all.
Yeah! Master helped me find a lot of famous books at first. But no matter how good those stories are, I can't improve my skills if I can't bring myself to read them in the first place.
Huh. That is true. Read what was popular 100 years ago could be completely forgotten in modern times. If Tales of Shariar hadn't chased after trends and instead stuck to its original style from start to finish, it might have stood some chance of gaining renewed popularity.
Huh? Our conversation just got a lot more serious.
I don't really get what you're talking about, but it does sound sensible.
How unseemly. I almost... No. It's my... Kale, you found a book that you...
Yes.
Then we'll use that book as our teaching material. As for the academia, as long as we come up with an appropriate course name, we should be able to get away with this. My, it sounds like you've dealt with the academia before. Now then, let's return to... but if... Huh? Speaking of which, other than third eye of perception, such things as... Even if it reminds me of my dark history, I still can't help but be drawn in by the story. And the author has written all the things that I only dare whisper into a tree hollow. Why do people use dark history to refer to awkward or embarrassing memories? Is this some slang that if one of our learning objectives was researching linguistic changes over the past 100 years, it might make it easier to get these books approved as teaching material?
Wow.
Oh, I can tell you what that's all about. Apparently, in their youth, some people used to imagine themselves as someone burdened by fate, fighting against the world, etc. But as they grew older, they started to become embarrassed by such memories.
Yeah, be careful.
Some
I
would
do
write
have
those
the past
fantasies into
memories of rocks
novels,
on there.
while
Don't
others
play
would
it.
entrust such tales to tree hollows.
Mata? You know, I'm suddenly...
Huh? Why so suddenly?
I knew it. There will always be people who love the golden oldies.
There we go. Hangout complete. Might do the others later on.
Wait.
Can't wait to get his roommate.
No.
Like, if you follow the story with Al Haytham,
Whatever.
with his story side after you beat Sumeru, like the main mission, he actually has Kavea as like a roommate.
Flicker.
Oop, wrong button. I know Melody Martinez. Lady bro. Lady romance. Yeah, let me see. Correctly, Al Haytham's house is in Sumeru. I actually walked into it once. Oh yeah, right here. This is Al Haytham's house. You're only allowed to go in during his event. After that, you're kicked out. Kavea's in there hiding. They don't want people to know he living Al Haytham. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm getting kind of sleepy. And it's like almost 3 in the morning. I need to go to bed now. So, tomorrow's stream, I might stream Utopia. Alright, night. Sorry, they don't like extra teas, that bot. Night, everybody. See you in the sky.